just that quick miscue, and I would say their plan worked to perfection.
For the extra point, Cameron Dicker. And the Chargers grab the 7-0 lead. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And from the end zone, Deontay Hardy will bring it out. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled it to 15. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to return.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 35 yards the gain there. Another first down as well. Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. To the air, Allen. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And the Chargers are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away? It could cost them a ball game.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37.
5-9.
Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football for triple option, you've actually called that play.
Good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard.
21. Ready.
And to the right side here, it's Allen.
Pass complete, but no gain.
No yards.
Yeah.
So you file that as unsuccessful.
Yeah, you do, don't you? Except on the stats, throwing the ball,
Get a completion.
you get a catch,
Yeah.
but still,
No yards.
yardage. Okay.
Set. Hey, Ray. Why did it
Running on first down, Eckler. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. Second and 6.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
set?
A Charger first there as Herbert finds Williams. So after several rushes to start the game, Charles, they go to the air there and get a nice completion.
Nice mix-up on the play calling, right? Establish the running game, make the defense think you're going to do it again, and then hit them over the top. Now you've got them betwixt and between. They don't know which way you're going to come at them.
Home trip drive. Home trip drive. Go.
On first down, Justin Herbert. He's got his man. That's Everett, the tight end. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Charger football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Set. 180. You're out. Hey. Go forward. Set.
Eckler now between the tackles. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time.
And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers go up by 2 touchdowns. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know that sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Extra point up and good by Dicker, and it's now 14-0. After the Dicker field goal, he's back out, ready to send it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming.
And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Derwin James with a pick. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go to the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
Let's go. Hey, Kappa. Let's go, man.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. Got an open man. It's Josh Palmer. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Right about 20 yards on the pickup. Officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19. Up the middle with Eckler. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. 2nd and 7. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Buying time to his left. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. On the give, this is Eckler. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10. Once more, here's Eckler. Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. Officially, no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. You know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Seventh play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8. In motion left comes Williams. Touchdown! Mike Williams on the touchdown throw from Justin Herbert. And the Chargers take a 3-touchdown lead. Well, I don't think that we're ready yet to say the route is on, but they have certainly looked near flawless here in this first half, and now an extra point away from making it 21-0.
Yeah, and your experience led you to say that because we have both seen those 21-0 leads come and go in this league, but this one feels pretty darn secure. And here's the other part. Even when people chip away at it, it forces you into being almost perfect on the other side, doesn't it, in order to try and mount a comeback.
Extra point up and good by Dicker, and that makes the score 21-0. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, he's got a man complete. And he will step out of bounds, but not before he's all the way across the 50. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now Allen. Flush to his right. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw at all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense a credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
Flushed out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
And a big one across here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on fourth down. In motion, the tight end. So they're going for it, and here's Allen. Oh, wide open, complete. Touchdown, Bills. Stephon Diggs, 61 yards. And the Bills' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
The extra point by Bass, up and good. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
The handoff, it's Eckler. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Finding room at midfield. Room to maneuver at the 35. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, LA! Mike Williams. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chargers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with a 3-score deficit staring him in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. Eluding the pressure right. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And Diggs has it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Allen now looks to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number one. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. In motion right is Davis. Allen looks to throw on second down. Rolling to his right. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Michael Davis. And the Chargers will take over here just shy of the 30.
Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break.
Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer.
Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
So we have reached halftime. Intermission with the visiting Chargers on top. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter.
The fair catch taken short of the goal line, and they'll begin this third quarter at their own 25.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Hey, ram.
They started on the ground with Eckler, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Gregory Rousseau works his way in for the stop and the loss.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Here's Herbert now on second down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
5-9.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on third down. Here's J.K. Scott now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. On the return, Hardy. Call it an even 40-yard punt. 7, though, on the return. And the Bills are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Got a man, that's Trent Sherfield. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Davis. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it'll be second down. They'll try the middle with Cook. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up first and goal. Throw left side complete. That's Davis. That's good for a gain of 6, second and goal. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Cook.
Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line.
So they're back at the 7 now for third and goal. Allen going to throw. He's got it. Touchdown.
Dawson Knox, a touchdown grab from Josh Allen. And the Bills are able to cut into that deficit.
That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
An extra point by Bass, up and good. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10.
And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Micah Hyde, and his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Now Allen. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown.
Gabriel Davis,
26 yards.
And the Bills take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Bass on for the extra point.
He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There's a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
Back to the air. Herbert on second down. He finds his target, Allen. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 17 yards for the Chargers there as they've got themselves a first down. Now it's Herbert. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Mike Williams, the intended target. And it's second down. Herbert now. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming third down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of momentum. The other side is starting to gain.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Herbert back to the air. It's Williams on the catch. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. He's been big, 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on third down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Back to throw here, Herbert. They'll get this out wide to Eckler. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. He'll drop this one off to Eckler. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. Right there, he rose to the occasion late in a close game.
It's something he thought about, dreamed about, and worked on throughout his career. Because in these types of situations, he wasn't going to allow extra coverage to keep him from getting the football.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Throw left side is hauled in by Palmer. Touchdown, Chargers! Josh Palmer, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Chargers have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here this 4th quarter. But that's certainly an important touchdown there and makes this a 2-score game.
But as we've seen, no lead is safe in this one with the way these two offenses have lit up the scoreboard. I would imagine that on their sidelines, they're both yelling at their defenses, hey, you want to get involved here? One big play from you, that can win the game for us.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead now up to 14. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
On play action, Allen. He's got this one complete to Sherfield. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. This a quick pass to Davis. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. On play action, Allen. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
A big play needed, no doubt. 3rd and long. To throw, it's Allen. And that is incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
Here we go. This is 4th down. One final try here for Allen. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Bills 1st down, and they come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some. Allen off the play fake. Flush to his right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Here's Allen. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Chargers are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. With the late lead, Herbert's going to throw it. He'll get this to Eckler. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. On 1st down, it's Herbert. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. They'll find Everett there, complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Herbert throwing again. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Taylor Rapp with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
The Bills take over first and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Here's first and 10. Allen. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Chargers will take over here at their own 12-yard line. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
The Charger drive about to get going. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch. Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, fourth quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the fourth quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure your offensive line understands they're going to get additional guys running at the quarterback.
So this one's over. It's in the win column for the L.A. Chargers. Charles, for this losing side, their heads are hanging as they walk off the field today. And really, I mean, we know why. Those 3 turnovers by that offense, that's ultimately what doomed them.
And this is what coaches preach all the time to every team that we ever talk with. Taking care of the ball on offense, trying to take it away on defense. And let's face it, when you give it away 3 times in one game, you make it very difficult for your team to get the W.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from Atlanta.